Welcome to Dagi Made Easy. I'm your host, Ching-En. This is a bite-sized companion where you can learn anything and everything there's to know about Dagi. Come along with me as we uncover the power of Dagi and feel the heartbeat of Taiwan. Hi, welcome to Dagi Made Easy, where we learn Dagi each week and gain an in-depth understanding of Taiwanese culture and society. Today, we are learning a few Dagi words related to energy and natural resources. As the global population continues to grow and modern technology advances, the demand for energy in daily life has also increased over the years. Industrial development requires a significant amount of energy for production and shipping. Taiwan is no exception to this trend and has long played a pivotal role in the global supply chain, providing valuable and energy-intensive products like semiconductors. Due to the growing need for electricity in industrial production and the global push for decarbonization, the Taiwanese government is committed to developing new energy sources to ensure the stability of the country's energy supply. In the past, Taiwan relied heavily on fossil fuels like natural gas and coal to generate electricity. However, this reliance contributes to air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions, which can create environmental hazards and accelerate global warming and climate change. In response, the Taiwanese government has shifted towards adopting renewable energy sources, such as wind and solar power, to gradually replace traditional energy sources. Naturally, this transition has sparked public debate and has had a significant impact on both companies and the daily lives of citizens. The rise of new technologies has also introduced many new terms in our everyday conversations. Now it's time for us to learn how these terms are expressed in Taigi. First of all, in Taigi, we call a power plant Huat Den Chiu. Huat Den Chiu is made up of two parts, Huat Den and Chiu. The word Chiu refers to a factory or plant, while Huat Den means to generate electric power. People use various sources to generate power, including fossil fuels like natural gas and charcoal. Fossil fuels are generally called Huat Jiu Lian Wan in Taigi. Here, Lian Wan means energy, and Huat Jiu refers to fossils. Natural gas is called Tengenki. Charcoal is called Te Tuan. This traditional method of power generation is also known as Hui Liek Huat Den, with Hui Liek meaning fire power. The use of fossil fuels can produce greenhouse gases, which may accelerate climate change and global warming. Many countries around the world are trying to develop and adopt alternative energy sources to replace the traditional ones. For example, Taiwan launched its first nuclear power plant in 1978, followed by three more in the 1980s and 1990s. Nuclear power is called Hiek Liang Huat Den in Taigi. Nuclear power appears to offer a promising and safe source of electricity. However, the use of nuclear energy has raised public concerns about nuclear waste and its storage, especially regarding its impact on indigenous communities and their environment. In more recent years, the Taiwanese government has gradually shut down its remaining nuclear power plants and shifted focus to establishing so-called renewable energy, or 再生能源, as we call it in Taigi. The government had partnered with transnational companies and allocated budgets to establish offshore wind farms in the Taiwan Strait. As a result, you can now see multiple wind turbines in operation. In Taigi, the technology that uses wind as a source of energy to generate electricity is called Hong Liek Huat Den. Additionally, due to the sunny weather throughout most of the year in Taiwan, the government has encouraged families to install 太阳能板 or solar panels on their rooftops to generate household electricity. This not only helps save on electricity bills, but also allows families to benefit from selling surplus electricity. To break it down, in Taigi, the sun is called 太阳, and 太阳脸 refers to solar power. The word 邦 often signifies a flat object, but in this context, it refers to the panel. As I mentioned earlier, power generation is called 发电 in Taigi. So what do we call solar power generation? Yes, it's called 太阳能发电. Now let's quickly review what we've learned today. In Taigi, a power station or power plant is called 发电厂, where 发电 means power generation and 厂 refers to any type of factory. Since 发电 refers to power generation, it's easy to understand how different electric generation technologies are named in Taigi based on the various energy sources. The traditional method of generating electricity by burning fossil fuels is called 火力发电. Fossil fuels are generally referred to as 化石能源, which includes natural gas, 天然气, and charcoal, 土炭. Next, we have nuclear power, which is called 核能发电 in Taigi. Thanks to technological advancements, there are now more options beyond fossil fuels and nuclear power. Over the past decade, Taiwan has been shifting towards 再生能源, or renewable energy, which includes wind power, 风力发电, and solar power, 太阳能发电. We also know the solar panels, which are powered by sunlight to generate electricity, are called 太阳能邦, where bang refers to a flat object or a board. That's all the time we have for this week. I'm your host, Qing En. Please stay tuned to Radio Taiwan International next Friday to learn more about Taigi and Taiwanese culture. See you next week. Goodbye.
Catch the latest RTI news, programs, previews, and more on our website, en.rti.org.tw.